Food and drink businesses make a significant contribution to the Welsh economy, generating an annual turnover of £6.8 billion. The Welsh Food and Drink Skills Project has identified an expected rise in the number of businesses and employees in this sector over the next decade, but it's also uncovered a 40% skills gap, proving that training remains a priority for the industry.
We've been advocates of having a skilled workforce, a recognised skilled workforce with transferable skills, and that involves a lot of accreditation and assessment. That's not the easiest thing to sell to industry in terms of uptake of training and doing the actual assessment work, but I think it's crucial in terms of going forward. And if we're going to employ people in the industry, they need to recognise there are transferable skills and that there are opportunities to progress in the industry, really. I think that's fundamentally important, particularly with young people. They need to see a progression route. They need to see that they can start at one job, undertake training, develop their knowledge and basically climb that career ladder.
In research commissioned for the project, employers highlighted a high number of hard-to-fill vacancies, with good chefs particularly difficult to recruit, and a general poor career perception. The Welsh Food and Drink Skills Project is determined to improve the image of the food industry in Wales, appointing a number of ambassadors to promote success and career development.
I really want to promote the food and drink industry and also promote the food and the drink that we produce in Wales and the career opportunities that are available, and I want to promote that to Wales and way, way beyond Wales.
You have to be committed and you have to have the right mentality. I call it a spark. You have to have a spark to work in a butcher shop. When somebody mentions a butcher, you expect an old fat man to be at the shop window or whatever, but when they come in here and they see me and my young crew, they love it.
We need to inspire young people, and the only way to inspire them to show them that there is meaningful employment available in Wales. At the moment, I don't think we're inspiring, as an industry, agriculture and food, I don't think we're inspiring young people in the right way, so they know what's available and to keep them in Wales.
Employers should appreciate good young people who are prepared to go that much further, to be trained well, to offer good service, to look after customers, and to appreciate that without them they don't have a business anyway.
Despite the need for more skills in the industry, we've seen a number of exciting opportunities in the sector, from primary production, beef, sheep and dairy farmers, to processing and retail. Dunbeer is an international company offering training to farmers in order to improve profits all the way along the supply chain.
We're not going to be able to continue unless people cooperate better together. The way everything has changed over the last few years, everybody's margins are tighter and we really need to be working together to make it better.
The advice that I'd give to anybody looking to go into the industry, be it food or to actual farming, is really just to get your head down and stick to it. There's going to be many trials along the way, but if that's exactly what you want to do, you'll come out the other side of the tunnel.
It's an exciting industry at the moment. There's a lot of technology we're trying to adapt, and we need youngsters from outside the industry to do that. Perhaps they won't just look down the beef, sheep and milk, and maybe do a couple of different things. Goat farming is becoming more popular, producing milk from goats. There's a demand for that, and just changing how they do things slightly. And we need as fresh ideas to come in and take the industry forward.
Food technology is also a growing sector, focusing on the science behind product development and the high level of hygiene needed across the sector. The score on the door is an important sign for customers that they can eat and buy with confidence.
The public mainly are not aware of all the technical aspect or the technical side of the business, and make sure that the food that you eat is safe to eat. It's a developing industry and it's exciting as well.
IT training has proved vital for many food businesses in Wales, particularly those based in more rural areas or who have an international customer base.
As websites have become better and better, they've become a better and better passport for us to take our produce outside of our locality. Year on year, we've taken more and more online sales. A lot of that is to do with us developing the website so that it's easier and easier to use, and that's where we've taken a lot of advice.
Back in 2011, we decided to rebrand. We had to look and understand the marketplace where we were and really strengthen our brand, the Llai Llan, made in Wales, and making sure that people could see us a little bit clearer on the shelf.
There are a number of partnerships between businesses and colleges offering apprenticeships and on-the-job training for students. At Llangoed Hall and Briggans Hotels, a number of staff are also studying for qualifications in hospitality at Coleg Powys.
We benefit immensely from the students. If we don't get new blood into the industry, along with older, more experienced bloods, it's not going to thrive at the end of the day.
Good afternoon and welcome to Llangoed Hall. Come on in. I'm doing a NVQ here at work for front of house. Brilliant job, every day is completely different. I'm hoping just to work my way up the ranks hopefully. So the big aim is hotel management somewhere in the future.
The project has also featured brand new businesses like the farm diversification into winemaking at Llaethlyw Vineyard near Aberaeron and the Wickedly Welsh Chocolate Company, combining food and tourism in an exciting new venture in Pembrokeshire.
It's been amazing. We've had fantastic response from locals and visitors, so we're delighted with how things have gone so far.
We've had to draw on all of the experience that we've developed and evolved over the last few years. There's things like branding, things like value propositions, come up with the flavours, the product, the portfolio. All of these things needed to all happen before we could actually even finish painting the walls.
We've planted the vines and then we've grown the grapes, and now we're picking the grapes. And it is an achievement, because especially as the white wine won a bronze award with the UK Vineyard Association, which is an achievement for such a new venture.
We'd love to be able to produce about 100,000 bottles a year. That'd be the ideal. That's the number we're aiming for. That's probably in the next 10 to 20 years there.
All these businesses will help contribute to the Welsh Government's Food Action Plan, aiming to increase food production in Wales by 30% over the next 15 years. It's a big challenge, but the passion, commitment and enthusiasm are in place to make ours a vibrant and successful food and drinks industry.
We know that skills and training is one of the three key issues of the Food and Drink Action Plan. So there's a recognition by government of the need to continue the work and to train and upskill the workforce. So we're currently working with them to develop ideas and initiatives going forward. Likewise with the Rural Development Plan, that sees skills and training and accreditation and having that skilled accredited workforce. So obviously there's opportunities there for us. But also in terms of the Education Department within Welsh Government, they obviously recognise the importance of skills, and there are certain initiatives in place, and we're working with government to develop those further. I think key to this is we know we need to represent the industry, and it needs to get its fair share of support via whichever mechanism of funding or initiative. We need to be in the game really, and make sure that our industry has an opportunity to benefit from the vast amount of investment that is available for skills and training.